Let the playing stage begin. It's Movistar R7 going against PSG Talon. LLA against PCS on this first day of the Worlds 2023.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Round 1 in Group A of this double elimination bracket. PSG starting from the blue side with Ozzy on the cannon, Ginger on the Jarvan, Maple pick Nico, Wako Xayah, and Woody goes with the Rakon. And for R7, it's Renekton played by Bong, Audi on the Viego, Miro on the Talia, Seo goes with the Ezreal, and Lions with the Nautilus. It's a cautious beginning by both teams. We see Audi taking the first strike of the game, and then we go up to the Herald. It's a dredge line into the depth charge by Lions on Ginger. He ignites the PSG jungler. Ozzy comes in with a flash maelstrom, and the health bar of Lions is ticking down. He will fall, but so does Ginger. And now Bong joined the fight from the top lane as well. And he takes out Woody, and Seo gets the double kill as he takes out Maple. And R7, they take the Herald on top of it. And it's just 10 seconds later as we see Ozzy on the little Yordle sneaking in on Seo, and then he attacks. Out of the brushes he throws his shuriken, and he will take down Seo for his second kill. The second Drake after 12.5 minutes lands in the pockets of PSG, as we see Shelly here crushing onto their mid lane tier 1. And now we go down to the bot side river where Audi gets spotted there by Ginger and by Woody. He gets the double knock up, he gets chomped, but the damage is just not enough to take him out, and as the rest of R7 joins the fight, the tables turn on this one. Ginger gets killed. Miro will put this to his record, and now he tries to get away because he's so low. Woody goes in with the grand entrance. The Talia throws every stone she finds in her path, but then it will be the double dagger of Wako, sending Miro back to the base. And after 16.5 minutes, it's Maple going in with a pop blossom there, knocking up 3 members of R7, and Woody and Ginger go in, and Seo is grey screened. Nonetheless, R7, they managed to take out the mid lane tier 1, but PSG they answer back with the second Herald and the out on the top lane. And now we take a look at both junglers. Audi dodges the EQ combo by Ginger, but he cannot dodge the grand entrance and the quickness of Woody, and also Maple comes in with another pop blossom. And so Audi will fall. Lions is limping away until Ginger this time connects his EQ. And the kill will go to Maple, and we see Shelly the second crushing into the outer turret of R7 in the mid lane, and with a little bit of delay, Wako will take it down. The third dragon of the game goes to PSG as well. And now we see Lions and Audi looking for some revenge on Ginger. The dredge line cancels his EQ. In the end, he will get over the wall, but not away with his life. Maple takes out the bot lane tier 1, but on the other side on the top lane, PSG will lose their outer. And after almost 22 minutes, we see Maple there going for an engage on Bong under his own turret. But there's a Talia Weaver's wall coming in, and all of a sudden it's a 1v2. The tower dive is on, and we switch into the mid lane. Ginger goes in with the Cataclysm. Audi and Lions, they flash out of it. Woody with another grand entrance. Ozzy TP'd into the bot lane to help Maple, but he will go down. The shutdown goes to Bong, and now it's Ginger with another EQ on Audi. He takes him out, falls himself. Lion gets taken out, and all in all, it was a 2-for-2, and now we look at this scene. Wako there waiting for the members of R7 to enter the brush. He lets the feathers fly. Audi is already down. Woody flies through the lanes of R7, and then in the end it will be Maple with an epic pop blossom who seals the deal. Epic team fight there from PSG. 4 members of R7 are down, and with a respawn time of more than 30 seconds. The question is, can they end this game 1 already? They take down the inhib turret, the inhibitor, and then they turn topside, but just to use the Hextech gate to go to the Baronesha. They want to burn this one down before the members of R7 return, but here they are. And the situation gets quite delicate for PSG, because now here comes the Weaver's wall, cutting off their escape route. But it's only Bong in the vicinity. No one else from R7 gets close enough to join a potential team fight. And so all members of PSG will have the mighty Baron buff. It comes with a trade for the next dragon, but this is a fair price. And now we see Ginger here going into 4 members with his Cataclysm. He goes into the stopwatch and buys some time for his team to join. On the top of the screen, Maple comes in for the flank. Audi, he's below half HP in his own jungle. He's trapped with no flash, with no ultimate, and he will get destroyed. Being 1 member down, R7, they start to retreat orderly towards their own base, leaving behind their inner turret. PSG will take this one, and now they're looking for the inhib in the bot lane as well. And PSG with the Baron buff, they are now looking to end this game, because look at Wako, he's 5-0-4, and at the same level as Bong in the top lane of R7. He snowballed through all game, and now he's the definition of a menace. And now they go in. Wako lets the feathers fly. He gets knocked up by the Nautilus ultimate. But Lions, he got ignited by Woody, and his life bar is ticking down, and he falls. And now it's only 4 members under the Nexus turrets for R7. And these turrets are about to crumble and fall down before the power of this PSG Talon team. They take out Miro, they take out Bong, and this game is about to end at around 28.5 minutes. PSG, they take out the Nexus for the first time, and with it, they take the lead in this best-of-3 series.
Losing control, I gotta know who's in control. Me. Losing control, I'm gonna explode. Can you bring it back to me?
R7 looking for answers against a cohesive-looking opponent in Game 1. And they will do so with Bong on the Cassante, Audi on the Sejuani, Miro with the Oriana, Seo goes with the Xayah, and Lions again with the Nautilus. And for PSG, starting from the blue side again, it's Ozzy on the Rumble, Ginger on the Maokai, Mabel on the Jace, Waka on the Aphelios, and Woody again on the Rockon. And again, more than 6 minutes have passed as we see this one here. Waka gets hooked as Maple comes in for the gank. Seo gets ignited, and from all the way back, Maple goes in with a flash Q. And the ignite will take out the Xayah. 1.5 minutes later, it's another gank, this time initiated by the Nature's Grass of Junja. Woody and Waka go in, and then it's a nice bramble smash away from the turret. And Seo goes down. Lions can get away with his life. And now we see the mighty tree end of Junja going on with a flash W on Miro. Maple goes to the skies. Woody ignites the R7 mid lane, and his life bar will tick down for the second kill for the PSG supporter. Junja, he will take the first herald of the game, Audi, the first dragon, after 10.5 minutes. Now we see Junja going in for another gank, this time in the top lane on Bong. He soon takes out the other turret, but the Rumble managed to flash out of the danger zone, and now Miro comes in looking to trade one back on Ozzy, and he just ignores the level 7 Maokai looking for his prey, and the Oriana takes out the Rumble and managed to flash under a turret. After 14 minutes, we see Shelly crushing into the bot lane, tier 1 of R7, and then it's PSG. After 16 minutes, taking the Infernal Drake, and then it's Junja again creeping in with his periculous roots. And this time, together with Maple, he brings Desolation up on Miro in the bot lane, where we see Ozzy taking the outer turret. The second herald will be taken by PSG to be unleashed after 21.5 minutes in the mid lane. And another 40 seconds later, the team from the PCS will add some mountainous vigor to their Dragon Slayer bar. Maple and Miro now in the top lane, and guess who comes to visit them with his Nature's Grasp? Ginger goes in with the twisted advance into the Bramble Smash. Maple goes to the skies, and Bong, he TP's in, but only to watch his mid laner go down, and we are in the mid lane now. R7, they get flanked by Ozzy and by the Nature's Grasp that is already creeped in for another time. On PSG, they take out Lions, and they take the outer turret. Before they go for the Baron Nash after 25.5 minutes, but they decide to disengage. They don't want to flip this. But instead, it's 4 members of PSG going for Bong. They're looking to take out the Cassante, but he's just too fast. He's just too strong. But there's one member of PSG missing. It's Ozzy. He's isolated in the topside jungle. He takes some beating and a knockup from Lions before the rest of R7 smells that there's a free kill for the taking. And the team from the LLA says thank you, and I will take this one. Looking a bit like a deja vu from Game 1, where R7 lost the game around these brushes. But this time, Lions finds Ginger with a stretch line, followed by Audi at this glacial prison, but the Maokai keeps the distance with his ult. Ozzy lets the equalizer rain down, and as Ginger is freed from prison, he finds Seo in the backline with his W. R7, they lose their ADC. Their source of damage is gone. This team fight is lost on PSG. They win a free Baron Nashor that is willingly traded for the Dragon on the other side of the map, and now we go into the top lane with the Baron buff. After almost 29 minutes, they tear down the inner turret, but nothing more, at least for the moment. We skip some seconds to see both teams gathering around the mid lane, looking for an angle for a potential find, and Lion says, I have found it. He hooks to Ginger. Well, this will be it. He disengages. Bong goes in. On the other side is Woody, going in and out with his WE. PSG with a level and item advantage. They are looking for a decisive angle. Maybe this one. Because R7 with a couple of members below half HP, they have to retreat. Audi, he gets knocked up and then rooted by the Maokai, knocked back into the misery, and then it's Waka with a flash gale force. He takes out Bong, and Seo falls to the feet of Junja. And Miro and Lions as the last members of R7. On PSG, they will win this series and take the victory. They were just the more cohesive, the more decisive, the more tenacious team in this match. And we're already looking forward to see them in the upper bracket in the next round, whereas R7 will be sent to the hells of the lower bracket.